riempiva un bel vestito di magnifico lamento. Era un cumulo di curve come al mondo non ce n'è. Che spettacolo, le gambe, un portento, credo.
Getting there the first night, the woman welcomed me. The second day, she took me to salon, she changed my hairstyle. Bought sexy clothes. She make up me, she put everything she liked. She bought me high shoe. I said, hey, I don't know how to walk with these shoes, so how can I walk in restaurant with these shoes? They will tell you are going to restaurant. They teach you this condom, you want to make sex work. I told her I can't do this work until I was beaten up with a high heel and got to the hospital. So when they broke my head, that is when I came back. I now knew that they are very serious. That was how I started the work.
Ocho de la mañana. Princess no tiene un minuto libre. En el norte de Italia, las ONGs que trabajan con migrantes y refugiados la llaman en cuanto detectan a posibles víctimas de trata. Sus palabras tienen el peso de quien ha vivido la pesadilla y la fuerza de quien ha sobrevivido a ella. La llaman Mamá África.
This is very important because most of the young girls that are coming, they did not know exactly what they come to do in Italy.
It was a woman who proposed it to me to come to Europe. Due to my situation and the poverty all around me, so she proposed to me. So I decided to, okay, fine. I was expecting I'll do first I'll go to school and then I can get a better job. That was what I was expecting.
My life in Nigeria was very difficult and it was hell. I have a baby, she's 5 years old and I'm 21 now. When I explained to one of my friends, she told me that she have a brother in Italy. She called his brother and the brother said that will take me to Italy, that I'm going to work for him as a babysitter for 2 years. The 2 years, the money is 30,000 euro.
When she saw my situation was not that good, so she called me if I would travel to Europe. I said, yes. So he said, okay. I said, but I don't have money. She said, when I get here, I will pay her. She told me that there are many restaurants where I can work as a caterer.
She said she has a store in Italy here, that if I come to Italy, I'll be working under her. I'll be paying you, maybe if you do like 100 euros, I'll share it with you. I'll give you 50 euros. You will take 50 euros, I will take 50 euros. That 50 euros I'll be taking, I'll be keeping it for 2 years. Then after 2 years, you can go.
My grandmom told me that there is a lady from my place that she based in France, that the lady has volunteered to sponsor me in school so that I could complete my studies, go to university, read any course of my choice. So I told her, okay.
She was a madam, one of the traffickers that traffics women to Italy. Though I didn't know her mission, she proposed to me that if I come to Italy, I will get a job as a cook in the restaurant and I will have a lot of money. When I work for about 6 months, I will be able to pay her back the money she used to sponsor me. That was how I decided to come to Italy.
When I got there, it was another story. the story all turned around. Yeah.
But I never had an idea that I'm coming to be doing prostitution, no.
This lady was from Benin. And naturally, he didn't appear as a trafficker. He appeared as a friend and a helper. No? So she told me that we need to swear an oath.
I did voodoo before I entered. She asked me to swear an oath that I'm going to pay her money, that I'm not going to run, that I'm not going to give her to police. If I did not pay the debt, she said I will go mad, or I will die, or she will go and harm my family back home. They will take parts of your bodies, like your hair in your head, your hair in your armpit, and your nails. You will come and eat a heart of a chicken that they just killed. They will give you live waste killed. So all those things normally put us in fear.
They told me that I would fly to UK as a British citizen. So they gave me 2 passports, Nigerian passport and British passport. So I think all of them have connection in the airports, because when I made a mistake, they corrected me and they still let me pass and I entered the flight.
Work is too much.
That was how I got Italy, 1999, March 2nd, 1999.
La trata de nigerianas se hacía entonces por vía aérea, pero la puerta de entrada cambia a partir de 2011. Con las revueltas árabes, la ruta por Libia y el Mediterráneo se convierte en la más rentable para los traficantes y en la más peligrosa para las víctimas. El sucio negocio florece. Aprovechan su vulnerabilidad, ya sea económica o emocional. El dulce sueño de labrarse un porvenir en la ansia de Europa.
There's somebody who is waiting for me. They've already paid everything on my behalf. So, just for me to go there and put me in the e-locks and go.
The journey was not easy at all. It was life and death. If you survive, it took the grace of God for someone to survive the journey, because in desert, there is nothing like water, nothing like food.
So anybody that fall out of the e-locks, where the e-locks is working, they will not stop to carry the person. They will just leave the person and go.
Yeah, I saw a lot of dead people. Even the people, some people died in my e-locks.
Burger is the person that is leading the group. Normally give guests money to hold because they don't want the rebel to take the money from them. So normally we put the money inside our pants and hide it, because that is the most safety place. When the rebel notice that girls normally put money there, to use wood to be shaking their body because they'll be beating you, because why did you hide the money there? So it was very terrible.
There are some people that act like, behave like a mopo in Libya, like police, but they're not policemen, but they dress like them. They just arrest people just to use people to make money. So those people arrested us on the sea. So they took us to prison, Libya prison.
Yeah, I was in prison for almost 1 year. They beat me every day. I saw a lot of people dead every day, guns on the air. I don't eat, I don't drink water. So something one can never imagine, like, you don't even want to go there, not even want to see.
When I was inside the prison, that is only when the Arab people raped me very severely. So every evening, they used to come and point that you are the guest that we are going to sleep with this night. Whenever anybody they want to sleep with, that is who they will sleep with. If you should say no, they are going to kill you.
When we were going to Tripoli, so they were raping girls. I have to pretend I'm pregnant for them not to rape me.
I have to call my madam, the lady that said when I got here, I have to call her. So she sent money. So they brought me out. Yeah, it's connections.
The rest of the girls who were going together, they take them to a place they call Connection House. They used to sleep with them for 20 dinars, 10 dinars is an Libya money. They used to sleep with them. Maybe they can sleep with they can make sex with 50 men a day.
There was a boat, a very big boat, containing almost 200 people.
Even in the sea, I still fainted in the sea. When we got rescued, they were rescuing us. So the fuel got into my nose, I fainted.
Most people inside the river, when they rescue them, they shoot them inside the river there. Most of us was shitting blood and we were urinating blood. Whenever we cough blood.
Some people even died. People turning into something you can never even imagine. People shouting, pregnant women crying, children crying. It's so horrible.
But when I arrived in Italy, they took me to one of the biggest trafficker in Torino, and I met other girls there. So after about 2 weeks or 1 week there, 2 ladies came to buy the girls.
When I arrived here in Italy, I called the lady because she told me when I got here I should call her immediately. So I called the lady, so she came to pick me up.
After 3 days, they make my hair, they buy me clothes. So they were asking me if I want to work. I said, yes, I want to work. I thought it's a catering work.
In the evening office, she told me, hey, come and get up. You're going outside. I said, what? She said, yes, you're going outside. If I don't stick to what she said, for me, my problem, my family at home, it's gonna be a big problem. She can possibly kill anyone. Yeah. A lot of threats, a lot of things. So I had to do what she said. There was a girl who was there before me. So that girl has to take me to a joint, a place where they do prostitution. I was 15 years old. So that's how I started my prostitution way.
Una y media de la tarde. Carretera de la Bonífica, en el límite de los Abruzos. La mayoría de jóvenes que se prostituyen son nigerianas. Este mercado del sexo entre polígonos industriales está abierto las 24 horas. Para ellas no hay descanso. Tampoco importa si hace frío o calor. En verano, la carretera está más transitada y hay mucho más trabajo.
I said, I will not do that kind of thing. So she was trying to say, no, you are going to do it. She was beating me. She would tell Jennifer to beat me. To beat me with that thing that I used to do, semolina. I was forced to do the job.
When I get to Sicily, I was inside the house. I spent almost 5 months inside that house. I never know outside. I've never seen outside for one day. I have my food, take my bath, everything inside the convention house in Palermo. That I was working as a prostitute there. They bring men inside the house and come and sleep with me. Then they pay them 10 euros, 20 euros.
I earn sometimes depends if there is a lot of work customers. Sometimes I work 250, 300, 400 in a day. When I go home, I give everything to her. If I should calculate all the money I paid to her, almost 24,000 euros.
But your debt was not covered.
No.
How many services did you have to do per day?
Depend. Sometimes 20, 25, sometimes 15.
Every day?
Yeah, even more than that. Yeah.
When I was in the place, the man, every night, he used to come and sleep with me. Whenever I said I can't, I'm tired, he will always beat me. Even the money they used to come and used to make love with me. I never touched the money with my hand. So because the result of the every time raping, I found out that I was pregnant. I said, wow. I said, why? I was crying. He said there is nothing for me to cry about, that he's going to buy me Shitotec, that if I take it, that the pregnancy will go off. And despite I take the medicine, he still used to bring men and sleep with me on top of the pain. I was frustrated. I wish I could see what I would take and die.
Esta esclavitud del siglo XXI se oculta a veces detrás de algunos muros, pero muy a menudo está a la vista de todos. La Pineta, el pinar que hay entre Pescara y Montesilvano, junto al mar, es testigo de esa explotación. Cada noche, entre estos pinos y los arbustos, las víctimas de trata tienen que prostituirse con los clientes que vienen sin coche. Las nigerianas son las que menos cobran, con suerte 20 o 30 euros, las más de las veces 10, e incluso llegan a hacer servicios sexuales por 5 euros. La tramposa deuda las atrapa en esta rueda vejatoria.
Yeah, it was a very shameful work for me. Every day I felt ashamed of myself. The total month was about 8 months I worked before I could see someone that can listen to me, because not all the clients listen to the girls. They only come to take what they want and pay and go away.
I was supposed to pay 40,000 euro, but I gave her 15,000 euro before I stopped. So I did it for 4 years. Yes, I felt like a slave.
I feel bad because in Nigeria, I don't do it. I've not been through that life before. So exposing my body, carrying men.
A prostitution work is not a work. You feel so pain, so much agony in you understand? It's not something you're willing to do with your own mind.
There was a girl and when we were working together, she entered a bad vehicle. So the guy asked her to give her all her money. The guy was angry and the guy shot at her, and the bullet passed through her head and her hand. So that made me to get scared. And when I met Maximo on the road, the guy that is sending people, bringing cafe, sometimes he'll be sharing condom. The guy gave me their number. So I took the number and I called him. That is how I stopped.
Telefono attivo, database per le scritture, quaderno, preservativi. Perfetto. Controlliamo se abbiamo tutti i
10:30 de la noche. Salimos con la unidad de calle de On the Road, una ONG que ayuda a víctimas de trata. Sus operadores se aproximan a ellas haciéndose pasar por trabajadores sanitarios.
Abbiamo tutto.
Vai, possiamo mettere.
Camuflamos nuestras cámaras para no entorpecer su trabajo.
No, così ok. Se resta così.
E quindi ci fermiamo da loro, le contattiamo tutte quante, ci avvicineremo proprio con la macchina come se fossimo dei clienti, perché la nostra macchina è una macchina normale, una macchina in incognito, insomma. Oh, hello, On the Road Association. Gioia? You are Gioia? Come straight, I'm sorry. I have some ropa, a little present for you. We are a group of social operator. We work with the sex workers. This is a little present for you. Just condoms, okay, because health is so important. Use always. If you want try a different way, come in our office. We are in the train station of Pescara, okay, behind the train station. Okay, see you, bye. Ciao.
El objetivo es hablar con ellas lejos de aquí y de quienes las controlan. Estamos en la zona de la Pineta, entre Montesilvano y Pescara. Ocultos detrás del seto, las vigilan los llamados jefes de área. Si sospechan que la ONG pretende sacarlas del negocio, las pueden trasladar a otro lugar o atacar a los operadores.
Hey, buonasera, hello. Ciao. This is a little book about the sexually transmitted disease. Look, take a look. It's right in English. Okay. Happy, but you try to find another work. You try to find something to change your things, your life, your shit.
No, I can't change it.
No, why? Why? No.
I can't change it.
Yes, you can change. You can change your story.
But I don't want to put anybody in trouble.
You don't have to put nobody in trouble. You have to speak for yourself.
They have to find the madam, so I don't want to.
No, ok, ma proviamo. Non devi fare niente. Prova soltanto a venire da noi a raccontare la tua storia. I see in your eyes that you are scary. Don't be scary. Don't be scary. This is your life, sister. This is your life, sister. We have only one chance. Ciao, Happy. Ciao.
Bye.
I escaped because when I knew Alberto, I saw that he speak a little English. Then I tried to give him my story. That we in the street there, we are not prostitutes, but we are slaves. We are working for someone. We are victims. And I paid about 35,000, but she still requested the last money. So I decided to escape, and the priest, Anabete, took me home.
Abbiamo iniziato insieme ad altri amici, a un prete della Caritas, di pensare, ma non possiamo fare qualcosa per queste ragazze, e abbiamo aperto la prima casa di accoglienza. Princess è la prima donna che è scappata, si è portata con lei altre 2 sue amiche che stavano nello stesso posto e abbiamo fatto il PIAM così.
Ocho de la mañana. Esta casa refugio se sacude el sueño y ellas despiertan de la pesadilla. Son víctimas de trata. Las han vendido como mercancía para explotar su cuerpo y lucrarse a costa de su dignidad. El desayuno es sencillo, no hay sillas para todas, pero por fin respiran y empiezan a sentirse libres.
She told me that the following day I'm going to do prostitution and pay her 35,000 euro. So I was sitting and she only closed the door, her door. She did not lock it and remove the key. So she left the key there because I didn't give her any sign that I'm going to escape. I was just trying to comply with her, pretending as if I'm okay with what she said. So when she went inside the room to change up, so that was when I stood up and I opened the door. And before then it was night already. When I opened the door, I ran out of the house. I was at the train station. I just looked for a way to sit and I was crying that night because I tried to look for money to buy billet to, nobody gave me and I sat down there. With the same clothes. I spent 3 days in Palma train station, no food. Every day I sleep in Palma train station. So
when I stopped in 2012, they shot my mother at the leg. That is how my mother died. But me, I'm afraid to give the person because I have not given her to the police now. My mother is dead. What about if I give her to police? I'm afraid of her. That is why I say I don't want her to see my face.
I couldn't stand it anymore. I have to do something. Like, I can't continue my life like this, like using my own body to make money for someone who does not even care about me. So I decided I am not going to use my own fucking body to make money for you. So that's when I decided. I went to the police and the police find out I was a minor. So they took me under a protection house. So that was the last day I paid.
En los últimos años, la trata se ha intensificado por la vía mediterránea. Traficantes sin escrúpulos, la mayoría de su propia nacionalidad, se enriquecen arruinando vidas. Si en 2014 llegaban a Italia menos de 1.500 nigerianas para ser explotadas, en 2016 llegan 11.000. Entre ellas, cada vez hay más menores.
Ognuna di queste ragazze viene portata dalla Nigeria in Europa per pagare un debito di 35.000 euro. Allora, se facciamo il calcolo, vuol dire che tutto il volume solo di un anno della Nigeria sull'Italia della tratta sono 388 milioni di euro. È un fenomeno criminale mafioso di portata internazionale, ma di grande potenza, sia organizzativa ma anche pericolosità.
Most of them have like 3 girls, 4 girls that is paying them daily. So if they want to do you something, even if they killed you in Nigeria, nobody will go and ask them because Nigeria, they are corrupt. They go and bribe the police because they don't want anything to happen to them.
Le madame sicuramente non stanno in strada e spesso stanno in altre città. Alcune di loro sono anche in Nigeria e le controllano a distanza. Si parla di 44 clan presenti in Italia, o anche più, che adoprano un vero e proprio controllo sul territorio e un controllo sulle ragazze. Quindi sì, possiamo parlare di mafia nigeriana, assolutamente sì.
So most of the traffickers have moved the business from Italy to other nearby countries because Italy have played a big role in order to stop the trafficking. We combine with the police, Carabinieri and other kind of NGOs in order to fight the trafficking.
En Pescara, el ayuntamiento ha creado recientemente el GIONA, Grupo de Intervento Operativo Núcleo Antidegrado. El aumento de la prostitución y la mendicidad, impulsado por la trata, ha deteriorado la imagen de la ciudad. Sus agentes, vestidos de paisano, patrullan día y noche las zonas calientes. Los acompañamos en una intervención en un edificio público que desalojaron ayer. Su vigilancia aporta datos para la investigación de la trata.
Se durante il monitoraggio vengono fuori degli indizi o degli elementi che possono in qualche modo far pensare a uno sfruttamento, allora diciamo, siamo pronti a dare informazioni o comunque a chiamare in campo delle forze ancora più specializzate, delle unità della Polizia di Stato ancora più specializzate su questo settore che riescono a livello investigativo ad arrivare a conclusioni e a risultati migliori di più alto livello.
El edificio está en el Lungomare, el paseo marítimo de Pescara, la zona que por la noche se convierte en el Barrio Rojo. Cerca de aquí, muchas jóvenes nigerianas malviven en condiciones infrahumanas. Además de la deuda que las atenaza, tienen que pagar a sus madamas entre 200 y 300 euros al mes por una habitación compartida. Pagan también por la comida, luz, agua, peluquería y hasta por prostituirse.
Even when I was walking in the street, the place you stand, you have to pay. At least I've paid the money you used to bring me to Italy 3 times, so I'm not scared anymore.
Oggi ti volevo presentare Lilian che lavora con me, è la nostra mediatrice.
I know you have where guests used to live, and I'm begging you people to support me. I just want to stop the prostitution.
Allora lei è deciso, deve lasciare la strada.
Con la asociación que le tendió la mano para abandonar la calle, Lilian ayuda ahora a rescatar a otras víctimas. Princess lleva media vida en esta lucha de David contra Goliat. En cuanto llegan a Italia, es urgente hablar con ellas antes de que sus traficantes empiecen a explotarlas sexualmente.
When you come, that there is prostitution. No need for you to go and meet those people. Yes. Do you understand why I come? To speak with you, to say which part are you gonna stay? Do you want to stay in the government part or you want to stay with the Nigerian part that brought you?
The government.
The government, good girl. Because if you stay with the government, I see your age, now very young girl, the government can train you.
Capricho de una historia que se repite, la joven también se llama Princess. Acaba de cumplir 18 años. La mediadora pide que nuestras cámaras salgan. Sabe que la chica miente, pero solo podrá ayudarla si le cuenta la verdad. Una ley italiana permite desde hace 20 años que las víctimas de trata que denuncian a sus traficantes entren en programas sociales y reciban permisos de residencia de hasta 5 años.
They know that we work with the police, we work the force agency in Italy and the government. So when the girl enters into our program, it's better the traffickers leave the girls. They know that that girl is for us and they lost their money. But if they want to come for the girl, they might enter into prison.
Las organizaciones calculan que el 98% de las nigerianas que se prostituyen en Italia son víctimas de trata, un delito penado con cárcel. Pero la prostitución en Italia, como en muchos otros países, no es delito. En las ciudades donde prolifera la prostitución callejera, algunos alcaldes emiten ordenanzas para limitar su ejercicio. Es el caso de Pescara. Se puede multar por entorpecer la circolación vial.
Sulla strada comunque i clienti rallentano, si fermano, creano dei problemi alla circolazione. Questo spesso crea incidenti. Questa cosa può essere perseguita.
When the European men put their money in this kind of sex trade, the traffickers are so happy. We talk of Nigerian prostitution, but what of those men that buy them? What are we doing about it? So each government on the European nation should think of that.
Patate, maschile o femminile? Singolare o plurale?
10 de la mañana. Clase de italiano en Asti, norte de Italia. Tessie aprende el idioma para integrarse y empezar una nueva vida de forma independiente. 12 del mediodía. Taller de textil en Pescara. Entrelazando hilos, Blessing deshace los nudos de su sufrimiento. 11 de la mañana. Happy Joy ha empezado a trabajar en un comedor social de Asti. Decidió llamarse Happy Joy al llegar a Italia. Migraba con la alegría y la ilusión de un futuro mejor. Las víctimas de trata necesitan cumplir con su sueño migratorio, saber que hay salida. En libertad, sin explotación, con dignidad.
Yeah, to be honest, I love my life now.
When I have my documents, I will look for a work also and bring my child and live with me. I would not like my daughter to pass through what I passed through.
If the money, if they paid me, I will use some of them to take care of my daughter and some to take care of myself and start my own life. Yes, I'm still Happy Joy. I'm still Happy Joy.
I just started my dream, a cultural mediator. That's my dream. To help people. To make people smile. Yeah. To bring them out of bondage.
Jennifer traduce escuchas policiales para la Fiscalía. Combate así la trata que la esclavizó de niña. Víctimas, ONGs y autoridades coinciden. Hace falta una lucha internacional coordinada. No son prostitutas, son esclavas.
My dream is for everyone to be safe and to be free. That is it.